What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna continue working on the Lexus. So I pretty much finished doing the motor mounts on this TR6, and now I'm gonna continue working on the Lexus. I want to get this car out first before the TR6. The TR6 needs a lot more work than this one, so I'm gonna work on this one for today. I'm gonna be dropping the motor in. I got the motor ready, everything's put together. I just gotta do a couple of things to it. I'm not gonna finish it on this video. I'm just gonna drop it in. That's my goal, to drop it in and start working on intercooler piping. So I'm gonna drop in the motor. I got the tranny somewhere over there in that rack, so I'm gonna bring down the tranny. I'm gonna be using I think they're the same, the Lexus, the GS300, and the ones that came with the 2J turbo. I think they're the same tranny, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use the other one because I know it has a lot less miles than this one, than the one from the car. So for today, I'm just gonna drop it in. I got mounts for it. I got motor mounts. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the harness. For now, I'm gonna put it on the side, but I think I could bolt on the driveline. So I'm gonna get rid of that exhaust, and everything else should bolt right on. On the power steering, I think I'm gonna have to modify it a little bit because of the intake. When you use the turbo intake, sometimes the reservoir doesn't clear. I'm gonna check, it might clear. If it clears, I'm gonna go with the stock reservoir. If not, I'm just gonna put it on the side. But I'm gonna go ahead and start working on it, and we'll see if everything goes smooth like I think it is. Okay, so I'm ready to connect the transmission with the motor. I'm just gonna bolt them together. I'm gonna remove the turbo and the intake, and then I'm just gonna throw it inside of the car. I gotta cut this piece of exhaust right here. So there's a piece of exhaust that I'm not gonna use anymore. I'm not gonna be able to connect this to the turbo, so I'm gonna get rid of it. So I was thinking just cutting it somewhere right here, and then if this is like a 2.5, I'm just gonna weld an adapter and then connect it. Go from 3 to 2.5, or I might just go 3 all the way to the Y. I don't know about this Y. I don't really like it, but I'm not gonna worry about this right now. I'm just gonna cut it, and then I'm gonna drop the motor in. Okay, so I'm ready to drop the motor in. I had to do a couple of things. I had to modify this tube right here, so it goes all the way around. I'm gonna put an oil cooler, oil to water, and I had to modify the brackets a little bit because they wouldn't fit. This is a turbo bracket, and this is a non-turbo motor, so it was a little bit different, but I was able to make it work. And another thing I had to do was I had to tap the holes for the oil return. So I drilled the hole in the middle, but I didn't tap the ones on the side where it bolts onto. So I had to tap those. I forgot to do it, so I had to do it right now. And then I bolted on the tranny, so the tranny is on. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab the cherry picker back there, and I'm gonna drop it in the car right now. So I'm gonna do that right now, and then I'll show you guys the progress. Okay, so it's almost in there. Just wanted to show you guys how much space you have to drop them in. This is nice. So you're actually able to take this bracket off that goes on the core support across, and you're able to drop the motor in, no problem. So I mean, it's going in pretty smooth. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish dropping it in, and then we'll continue working on the motor. Okay, so the motor is finally in. I put on the turbo just to see if everything was gonna clear, and apparently everything is gonna clear. The only thing that is touching right now is the elbow, but I'll get with that later. And on this side, I gotta clean this side a little bit. So I'm gonna get rid of this fuel line and the harness. I think I'm gonna go with AN fittings, and like I'm gonna do my own fuel line. And for the harness, I'm not gonna use this harness because it's a little bit different than the turbo harness. So I'm gonna remove the harness, and obviously I'm gonna swap the computer. The other problem I'm gonna have is the intake. So the intake is facing the computer box, so I'm gonna have to relocate this box, or I'm gonna have to do something with the computer because it's gonna get on the way. And like the motor right now, it's sitting, it's bolted on from the top, but I gotta go underneath and I gotta finish bolting it on. I don't have the cross member, so I gotta put the cross member and the drive line. For the drive line, the transmission is 1/2 inch longer. I don't think it should be a big deal. It should bolt right on, but we'll see. And then I have to connect the linkage for the shifter. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll get back with you guys. Okay, so I already bolted down the motor mounts. I put the little plastics, the covers back on, and the transmission is not bolted on completely. I just wanted to put the tranny mount that's already bolted on. I still gotta bolt down the drive shaft, and then the shifter linkage. I gotta connect that too, and I gotta run the harness, and I got a couple of other things that I gotta do, but I'm not gonna do them right now because I just wanted to drop the motor in. That's all I wanted to do. I also wanted to check clearances on the turbo, and it looks like everything's gonna fit, no problem. So I got plenty of space to run a downpipe, and also for the wastegate. So that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.